Boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika. Uh, Child, we gotta get us 3 reviews out today. We gotta get us 3 reviews out. It is 4:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I done came down and through to give y'all these reviews before I get off to my day. Got school, got work, and I got my black ass up so I can go and get the shit over with, okay? So we're going to start off with Love and Hip Hop New York. I know I got Love and Hip Hop Miami Part 1. This is Part 2 of the Love and Hip Hop New York review. And I also have to give y'all Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we're going to get all that done this morning. So y'all will have it throughout the day. And then we'll convene back down here again tomorrow when I think, the season finale for have and have nots tonight. I think that's what's coming on tonight. Don't quote me, bitches. It ain't even, it's shit. It's 4:30, 4:31. So here I am to do it. Alright, Love and Hip Hop, Love and Hip Hop New York reunions. I think this is season 8. Oh, bitch. I don't know where it came from, but anyway, it's Love and Hip Hop New York Season 8 Reunion Part 2. That's what we at right now, and that's what we gonna run it down. Now we pick back up at Snoop and Lame are arguing, and it looked like last week she was about to charge his ass, charge the stage, but she got up, made a couple of steps like she was going to. She was stunned for the camera. Then she realized her damn self what I was saying, girl. He may be aggravating. He might be an asshole. He might be all of that. But at the end of the day, bitch, guess what he is? A man. So she was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. And I was glad. Then we move on to the Navarro, Ashley, and Aisha and all the shit that went on. It started off with they replayed the whole scene. How Ashley did not like the fact that Anais would be flirting with Navarro and sending him nude pics and things like that. Okay. Then, according to what we learned last night, Anais had been getting into it on social media with Aisha, which made Ashley feel some kind of way. We also saw Ashley 6.5 months pregnant. We learned during the season that she was pregnant, so she over there nice and plump or whatever. Now she started down in Anais. Aisha did, and it was like Jonathan was like, okay, they was even talking in their native tongue, whatever the hell it was, child. But the bottom line that we got out of that, Jonathan said, now look, we trying to sit here and be cute bitches. We ain't trying to be nasty hoes. But if you throw a dagger, know that I'm going to throw one back at you. Because you know about her TV tease. I know about your real life tease. And child, I was like, ooh, okay. 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 Anais said that she just a sexual person like that. She blamed it on her being from the Dominican. Old girl said, now you not gonna blame that on the full Dominican. That's just a slut in you. Okay. Anais said she not changing who she is. She said everything gonna stay like it is. Navarro said that the way first of all he not finna start working with Anais because they do good business together, and instead of her sending the things that may be inappropriate for him to see, she is not going to send it over to Ashley instead. She said I could clap back at her her being what that sister name Aisha. Yeah, Aisha. I could do that, but see, we gonna keep it cute. Not tonight, bitch. Not tonight. We gonna keep it cute. I could give her some, but she ain't worth none. I'm cute sitting up here in my red dress that it look like, I probably ordered out of the J.C. Penney catalog, bitch. I got the girls sitting up just the way they need to be sitting. I'm not finna sit here and argue with that hoe. So it is what it is. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Ruben was sitting there the whole time. He ain't had no problem with what she was saying. Obviously, he know what he got, so he was cool with it. Ashley still have a problem with Anais being overly sexual toward her man, and rightfully so, rightfully so. But when that woman said she wasn't gonna change how she is for nobody, And Remy told you, Ashley, girl, the problem ain't with Anais. If he know that she tends to do things that make you upset, and he's still willing to work with her, well, your problem right there, baby. Your problem ain't with Anais. And I said, yeah. But this still at the same time, Anais is a married woman, and I want her to bring it down just a little bit. And hopefully she will. You know, I hope she stop doing that shit. Ain't no, even though that they are your managers or whatever, you ain't got to send them no damn nude photos on there. You know you don't have to do that. That's something you choosing to do, girl, and you're gonna wind up causing problems. So just stop. And Ashley, listen to Remy. The problem ain't with Anais. The problem is with your man if he willing to work with her and know how that she can be sometime and he don't have a problem with that. That's something you need to discuss with him, not necessarily Anais. Okay, that's how I see it. Okay. Now, like I said, Ruben said that, so apparently he know what he got. Anais didn't come at Aisha or Ashley wrong. She said what she said, and now you know it is what it is. Next was Safari and the Dreamline story, and she said they were, you know, they just didn't work out. They wasn't for each other. She admitted that she was being petty when she posted Lil Uzi on National Boyfriend Day. It was petty, and she sorry, you know, she hate that. And we found out that him and Dream used to actually talk on the phone on the regular, like every day, and that they were pretty cool with one another, you know. She said coming on the show is what kind of messed up our relationship. So Nina was like, well, do you think that you guys could be friends again? She said, yeah. I mean, it was just some stuff that went down during the taping, but we still cool because, I mean, he's still my homeboy and whatnot. And they ended up getting up hugging each other. And I said, that's cool. You know, I'm glad they all right with y'all. But did y'all see Juju face when she went to talking about how close her and Safari was? I'm telling you, they might not have been together, but he done smashed by now and they in that process. They like taking it. You know how when you be done slept with a nigga and y'all decide, okay, you know, that was kind of good. We might want to continue to do this. So I'm going to go on. We're going to take our time, even though we done went to we done went to the other level with each other. We still not going to just rush and just claim each other. That's what it seemed like to me. That I don't know it. That could be wrong, but that's what I got out of there because baby, when he would talk about his little relationship with her, as well as when they talk about later on when we get to it in this review about what went on in the scene that hit the editing room floor. You know, that deleted scene, you could see that she wasn't, you could tell she was kind of bothered by that because she liked that man and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Safari is not that dude that he used to be back in the day. He an older dude now. For one, he know how to be in a relationship. Yeah, he cheated one time, but that's only one time that we heard about. And then, like I said, people, you can't judge a book by how its beginning was because you got to check out the middle and get to the end. So I think at this point, it's safe to say that they got it for each other. Okay, they got it for each other. You can see it. Then we talk about Cameron and Juju breaking up, and Juju says she kept it to herself because she pretty much is a private person. So when she did tell Remy and Yandy, she didn't even know how to respond to the fact that Yandy started crying over the situation, hearing that her and Cam had broke up. And I was like, when it aired, I didn't understand. I was like, now this girl telling you her relationship of 10 years plus then ended. You gotta know that's bothering her at some, and you know to some degree it is, cause you ain't stuck around with a motherfucker for 10 years plus, and it end and you don't feel nothing. So Yandy, why the fuck is you crying? If anything, you should be being strong and there for her in case she do. But Yandy was crying. Child said whatever. Anyway, we move over to Juju and Safari relationship, and she say they good friends. They do share, you know, quite a few commonalities. Safari say she a good friend, and you know they share things like, you know, coming out of a long-term relationship, and he said he understood that she needs to have some time to be happy with self before she can even think about moving on. She said that at first she knew of Safari for his philandering ways, but getting to know him, she realized that he is a very good guy, and she appreciated him understanding when she said single no mingle. However, nowadays she's single still. Sometimes she wanna mingle, but the guy gotta come correct. I see something between them, and I'm gonna be like I said. I don't care what they trying to say. That new video enhanced whatever was already there. Cause throughout the season, she was. You could see she started to warm up to him, and it was some type of attraction. It was some chemistry there. However, that damn video that Safari put out, bitch, I'm a woman. I don't give a damn. I don't care how classy base you try to be, bitch. If you's a woman and you like men's, that did something to you. Even if you don't want to say it, that damn clip did something to you. And bitch, that damn Safari is so well put together. I ain't lying, baby. I wasn't mad at them. I think they actually will be a cute couple, and She'll balance him out some. Safari know what he want in a woman. He older now. One never knows what could happen. Now I know I got some people that be down in my comments like, oh yeah, I kind of want to see them together. Okay, that's fine. You may not want to see them together, but I'm telling you what people are seeing, and I'm telling you my personal opinion on my platform. So that's all I'm saying. I ain't saying that they can't get together. I'm just saying, I mean, they should get together. I'm just saying that if they do, a bitch like me ain't gonna be mad about it because I think that they make a cute little couple. So let's move on to the Mariah and Safari situation. Now, like I said, it was a scene. It wasn't aired on the season. It didn't air during the season, and it was this scene where Safari comes to see Mariah supposedly about music, but when he get there, she in this damn bubble bath. She want him to take his coat off. He got his fur. Child, he ripped up out that damn t-shirt like the Incredible Hulk, and took his pants off. And y'all, did y'all see that eggplant sitting up inside them damn boxes? Them boxer briefs, bitch. And you telling me that ain't supposed to have at least tickled Juju's fancy? Bitch, I was like, look at that child. I'm an avid bird watcher, and that was a beautiful thing, y'all. It almost brought tears to this baby eyes, bitch. It was so beautiful, just sitting up in there like it just, woo, bitch. Shit. Now don't get out your feelings. I'm still a woman. Hell, I may be 40 plus, but shit, I'm just at the age where I learned how to do it right, bitch. I was like, oh, he made me feel some kind of way. But, as they talked about that thing, Mariah said it was done, originally done to try to have some get back at Dream Doll. But as she got to know Safari more, she liked him. And she was like, look, I didn't make him kiss and get in the tub with me. And we only shared a kiss. She said, it didn't, she didn't really, it wasn't nothing to that. Juju said she wasn't bothered by it, but yes, she was. Remy said that she was like, when Juju had her moment, because Mariah brought up the fact that, I saw that, then I saw where he looked like he was about to kiss Juju, and when they were doing her play, and I was like, oh my goodness, because she liked both of them basically. And Remy said I was texting the bitch. Bitch, I know you didn't just try Safari. She say she ain't got no problem with Safari as far as being a person. She just don't think that he is for Juju, and that's fine. Her and Juju friends, Remy. And so it's cool that she may feel that way. Just because she feel that way don't mean that it ain't gonna happen, honey. I'm sure somebody along the way told her that they ain't see it for her and Papoose and they made it, okay? So it don't matter that she didn't necessarily want to see them together. I mean, it's cute she mentioned it, but, right now, Safari said, look, all I'm trying to do is just find myself. I ain't trying to do nothing else. But, child, you can see the chemistry deep between them. It don't matter what nobody else say. Then we moved on to the St. Martin trips, and Anais said that she didn't understand why they were, or she did understand why they were there, but she was doing her at the same time. See, I can help out with the children and everything. Anais is a free spirit. You gotta be able to deal with people like that. They don't take nothing too serious unless it's really personal to them, and they like to have fun everywhere. And I know in that moment when they was down there in St. Martin, it was on a relief effort trip. It wasn't for pleasure, but people like her gonna find a way to get it in anyway. I know folks like that in my everyday life, and to be honest with you, when I'm around good company, I'm like that, bitch. I don't give a damn what's going on. I'm enjoying the sights and the sounds, and that's just who I am. It ain't nothing bad. Yanda said she just wanted everyone to work as hard as she was for them people over there. Anais admitted that she was jealous of Jonathan and Yanda's closeness. Jonathan said he just only reason why he went hard on Anais while they were in St. Martin is because it was a relief effort trip. He suggested that Anais come, so when she came and she wasn't doing her part, he felt like that's a reflection on me because I brought you here, bitch. So he wanted her to put the work in. We can kiki and kaka later. Let's get this situation handled. Then they tried talking about Yandy and Anais having that talk when Yandy walked away. And Juju said to Anais, you gotta be careful how you approach someone. Yandy chose to walk away, the next person may not. She also was talking about the fact that, you gotta watch how you come with it, folks, especially when these kids around, because apparently there was some children around. I don't remember the scene, but Anna, you said that when she got something to say, she gonna say it. She don't give a damn who around, and she know when to say it and when not to say it. Because Juju had said, "Excuse me," when she said, "I'm not changing who I am. I'm gonna say how I am, and I'm gonna say what I want to." The crowd went to saying, like, kind of clapping for Anais because I think in a way we all respect the fact that she is who she gonna be. Okay, she just is who she is, and you just gotta learn to live with it. Juju had said, "Excuse me," and Anna, said, "I'm not crazy." So she repeated it, and it seemed like Juju was getting a little hype somewhat, and I don't know why, but maybe because Juju was like, it's because of the kids being around. I don't have a problem with you doing what you do, but you got to watch how you come at people, and then you have to take into account not everybody gonna do what Yandy did. Yandy walked away, I might not. Girl, I didn't care nothing about that scene. I didn't. Then we moved to Jacquay, Anais, and Cayenne. We replayed Jacquay hooking up with Cayenne after he broke up with Sofa, who wasn't at the reunion, and trying to get her and Bree to sit down and talk to one another. It blew up. He ended up spending the night in Anais' room. He told Cayenne, of course, she was upset. Cayenne said she didn't know how, she said she really don't know how her and Bree got into it in the first place. All she knows is Bree was online camping talking about she stole her style. Bree said her main problem with Cayenne now is why did you bring up my grandmother? Then Nina asked Jacquay how he felt about that situation, and he said, "Well, look, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't talked to Brittany in a while, but I'm always side with my girl." And I was like, Nina said, "What actually happened was." He was upset at how Cayenne and Bree had acted the fool. Okay, so he ended up talking to Anais later on that night, and they smoked hookah, and he went to sleep. But before he went to sleep, she apparently showed up puss. Uh, when Nina asked Anais how that happened, she said she didn't even remember. So I took from that these niggas was in his. They was in the islands. He was in his feelings because his two main females in his life was beefing. He nutted. He got upset because they got into it. He ended up going out with Anais, who was probably already drinking. He started drinking, and that hookah wasn't on tobacco because they in them damn islands. She didn't even remember it, child. She really did, and Aisha can't keep quiet when Anais is talking on this episode, so it seems, because she gonna say, well, she show up us to everybody. You might as well stand up and show it to everybody here. Anais said, first and foremost, girl, why you so worried about my business? You all over here in mine. And secondly, if anybody want to see my pussy, it's out there. It's out there. Go to Google, type in Anais Martinez, there it is, bitch. I said, mm, mm. I said, when that happened, I had to, I'm sorry, I had to catch myself, make sure I was on track with my outline. But anyway, Aisha, this is my thing. Girl, if you creeping with a married man like Jonathan said, hush, baby. Hush. People people tea get revealed at the reunions. If they ain't tell you, people tea can get revealed down to the reunions. I said, look at this bullshit here. These hoes is really clowning. It ain't safe in a world full of ratchet talking ass bitches. I just really ain't, and I ain't got time for these hoes. Then we move on to Safari and Yandy and her trying to take over his remix. We replay that whole situation and how Cayenne got on the song and Safari having to tell Yandy that he didn't need her help, and when Bree, went off and being replaced and all that. That's what we saw. We saw all of that. Now Yandy say she wasn't trying to take over. All she was trying to do was make it a bigger success. She wanted to make sure that it got more airplay on all the markets, okay? Then we addressed the situation of what happened with Bree. Safari said Bree was traveling at the time. He didn't want to replace her on that song. What he actually wanted to do was just add Cayenne to the song too. And now he said he didn't know if it was how it was gonna work when they shot the video. They were gonna have to have constant security on deck because them two were gonna act the fool. But he said that he didn't want to replace her. Then some more came out, and it made me understand what happened. She said the only reason why I got mad at Jacquay was because Safari told me to send my version to Jacquay. He was going to be doing whatever it is he had to do. Jacquay says that he told Brittany to send send the song to him. She's saying she did, but all of a sudden the email gets lost. And I kind of feel like Cayenne had something to do with it because she's sitting there talking about it might have wound up in the junk mail. Meaning that y'all dating, you probably was around his place, you saw her email there, and you deleted it because you felt like it was better that you be on the song. And I thought that was wrong. Now, I agree that I think that Bree did the absolute most this season. She did herself a major disservice by focusing more on beef than her music career. I agree. I said that in a couple of reviews. Bitch, get about your business. What I won't be agreeing to is if this girl was put on this song by this man who wrote the song and said he wanted her on there, and she did her due diligence, was just send them a song to you, her version of it, like she was instructed to do, because she is out of town trying to keep her bags flowing, then it was wrong for Cayenne to get rid of that. And I feel like Jacquay know that Cayenne did that. But because that's his bitch, he ain't gonna put her on Front Street. That was some fucked up shit. You never win when you play dirty, baby. And ain't they broke up? That's wrong. Now, like I said, the girl ain't right for how she come out. She ain't right for jumping at you, because according to you, you ain't never done nothing to her. But it's wrong to sabotage her opportunity like that. And you sabotaging her opportunity ain't gonna stop her from getting to whatever it is that God got set for her. What it'll do is it'll slow down your blessing. That's all I gotta say about that. And I also want to say that I like Cayenne, but in this reunion, she was doing too much. I know you don't like this girl, but all that trying to be tough and threatening to beat her up when she ain't coming at you like that, why you doing all that? You being too damn extra. I think they gonna bring your ass back next season, so you ain't gotta do all that. You a pretty girl. You got some talent about yourself. Why you so damn hype at this woman that you say is a non-motherfucking factor? When a bitch is a non-motherfucking factor, let it be what it's gonna be. If she don't put her hands on you, damn what she got going on. And she wasn't trying to do none of that. I didn't like that. I ain't like that. I like Cayenne, but I don't like that sabotage type of shit. I hate when a hoe throw a rock and hide their hand at me. You know what I'm saying? Speaks about your character. You can not like me, but bitch, don't be behind the scenes emailing nobody or no shit about me. Why would you do that when you don't even know what the fuck is really going on with this situation with me? Don't do no shit like that. That was some fucked up shit. She deleted that girl's email and it pissed me off. Safari, you should have told that girl that she was removed off that song. Your excuse of your phone dying was not that was weak to me. It wasn't sufficient because it's a lie. Y'all had ample time to tell her that y'all had taken her off that song. Why would you let her get there and be embarrassed like that? Yes, the little bitch did too much this season, but I'm about fairness, and that wasn't fair at all. Next, we did with Rich and his diabetic diagnosis, and he said that he shared it because we, especially us, black people, we don't like going no doctor, but we also have to be we still need to be aware of what's going on with our body, and if something is out of sync with your body, then you need to go and get yourself tested because early detection is key in a lot of cases, and I would agree with him. Then we replay all the memorable moments of the season, and Nina asked Jonathan about all that screaming and stuff he did, and he said he didn't realize he was that loud because actually he don't like all that loudness. But when he watched the season back as it aired, he said he realized how loud he was, and he was very apologetic about that. He said he didn't know. Jack Quay's favorite moment, he said, was meeting Cayenne. That's cute. I hope because they look like they break up, get back together, break up. I don't know where they are right now. Last time I heard or seen anything, they had broke up again. But Charlie probably gonna get back together. I want to see her and him. That's cool. Anais say she ain't changing who she is, and if you don't like it, just don't deal with her. And I said, well, you gotta respect the bitch that's like that. Remy CD coming out this spring, 7 winters, 6 summers. She's got 3 more videos to do. One to include with Mariah Lynn, who thanked her there. Safari said, in closing, don't let the things that come against you overtake you. And that brought us to the end of the complete. I guess we done with season 8 of Love and Hip Hop New York. This was cute. This was real cute. As y'all know, I have put this one on the shelf. I am officially done. I will still be watching Love and Hip Hop New York, but I just won't be doing no more reviews on it. It's kind of then got. I didn't roll with it long enough. I need a season or two away, and maybe I'll come back and I'll start doing it again. But I'm kind of bored with it, and I'm looking to start dropping some of the shows I've been doing since I've been down here and picking up more shows. Just trying to expand the brand in the things that I do down here with you all. That's all I'm doing. But anyway, this is it for me with Love and Hip Hop New York. Overall, this is a good damn franchise. It needs a lot of reviving. It needs some recasting too. And I think if Mona do that, then it'll start being more, people will start liking it more again. But that's it, that's all. Y'all remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. You know all that shit we say every time. Child, I see y'all back momentarily for Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 1 Reunion Part 1. Peace.